This is the first gaming video on the channel. I hope you can hear me okay. This is and it's got the Going East bundle on it as well. And I've played this in the past, hence why you can see I've got two profiles. But just for you guys, we're going to create a new profile. This video is only going to be about half an hour long, depending on what sort of file size I can record. This is my first ever video of this nature, so what we can do? What bits should we have? I used to play this game with Logitech G25, if any of you know what that is. But unfortunately I've got a new computer, which is the one I'm actually playing on, and basically I can't seem to get it working. Similarly, I can't seem to get the updates to work. I always have it on sequential because I just find it easier. I will warn you now, my driving does leave a lot to be desired. So yeah, this is Truck Sim. I live in Northamptonshire, which is about where the M is, so Cambridge. I'm not going to go through the tutorial because I know how to play it, but you might. Euro Truck Simulator 2, you may choose to go through the tutorial. So there you go. Right, now we're starting. We are in a Scania. Hello, are we well? Hello. Right. Just got to make sure the gear change buttons are the ones I want. Oh, it is on manual. Lorry we're driving. I will warn you, I'm not actually a lorry driver. I do wish to become one. But I'm doing my car driving licence at the moment. There she is. With Euro Truck Simulator 2, you basically you run your own business. You are your own boss. You do what jobs you want to do, and you know the game is yours. It's a big map on here. If I show you that, these places in Europe to choose from. So go about your business, and it will take you around. When you start out, you'll go through Quick Job, which is basically it's companies that actually want a driver. But when you get your own vehicle, which I'll show you later in this video hopefully, if you go through Freight Market, you drive your lorry and get your own jobs. Okay. I can't do that at the moment because this is on basically a demonstration. I don't like the music volume on this, so I always turn it off. All your options and that, I seem to find these three all sort of really should be merged into one, but hey ho. But yeah, I like the game. I've played it for years, and when Euro Truck Simulator 2 came out, I was thoroughly impressed. I'm not going to waffle all the way through this video. I'm just going to... Oh, notice on the route advisor in the bottom left hand corner, you've got your finance status, the map, where to got the handbrake on. Or I am actually changing gear. In reality, really, you change gear about the green section of the... I generally run it all the way up to the end, just on the game. Like a professional. Like a true professional that I'm not. first gear to pull away. Third gear normally is about the best. And if you're pulling anything really heavy up a very steep hill, you might want to consider lower than third. But generally as a rule, third gear is a good gear. Lorry, if any of you are lorry drivers or know anything about lorries, thank you, my man, thank you, good day to you, good day, good day. Yeah, first gear is basically a crawler gear. You go up anything in first gear. So generally, you don't use first gear. Woo! Right, I can skip parking now, or, because I'm a true professional, you know, I shall actually endeavour to reverse onto the bay. So I have got the other camera, what am I saying? The mirror in the top left hand corner of the screen, but blindside reverses, which is basically driver's side reverses. So as you can see in the mirror on the right hand side, I can see the bay in the mirror. If I press 5, I can actually watch myself into the bay. Up. If you have this game and you can't reverse a lorry, you know, you can always skip reversing. It's just, I don't know, personal preference really. But I always reverse in. If I fail it 3 times, then I'll just hit enter and say sod it. You know, I haven't played this for a couple of days, so let me off. No, it won't. Oh well. But whenever you do a job, you'll get a status screen up like this. Basically, distance, where you've been, what they think of you, how long it's took, fuel consumed, and what you earn. Now, this game, because it's set in Europe, is always set to euros. But because I'm in the UK, I generally use pounds. Pretty much a basic garage. It may not be much, but it's a start. Unfortunately, you haven't got anything to park there yet, so there are no trucks in sight. Once you've earned enough money and bought a truck, you'll be able to move in the world freely and run your own business from here. Good luck. To be fair, if you've got the time to devote to the game, relatively easy. It's financial decisions. You know, do you want to employ a driver? If so, you need to buy him a vehicle. You need to expand your garage and all the rest of it. So it's just, you know, do you want to buy your own lorry, do a lot of work to your own lorry, like putting ball bars on, nudge bars, ram bars, whatever you call them, and that, or do you want to invest some money? So it does take quite a while, but we'll get there. Right, as you'll see, as you saw, I shall do that again. Job market. Hello. You can't do freight market, like I said. Get hired as a professional driver. No fuss, everything is provided for. Just pick a job and drive. We shall do that. Right, you'll notice down here it says right click to move the map. There you go. It's just right click, hold it and drag. They are all the jobs in Europe that are available. If you wanted to go from a specific city, then what you would do is say Aberdeen. You'd click Aberdeen. Okay, it doesn't work like that. You can sort them out via various categories and it changes how it lists the jobs. So, you know, price per distance, that normally is basically the most profitable jobs. I'll do a short job with you now. Actually, that'd be quite a short job. And then I'll bring this video to an end. So, I'm just going to check recording. Yes, we're still recording. Excellent. What should we do? What they call Majestic is actually a Mercedes Actros. It's a rubbish lorry. on the game. I don't know what it's like in reality, because I've never drove one. It is an appalling lorry. Iveco's similarly, they've generally in the industry got a bad reputation. They're underpowered, to be honest, and because the likes of Scania and Volvo have a turbo, you see what a difference having the turbo makes, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not a big fan of Renaults, so I steer clear of them. I'm going to go, I think, with that one. I know I just said I'll steer clear of it, but hey ho. Right. Oh, hello. I don't know whether you heard that or not. Let's have a look around. It's a Renault Magnum. Hello. Right, here we go. Pull away in third gear. Locate the exit. It's over there. And away we go. This game, from my, I've got a couple of friends who are lorry drivers and that, and we always chat. The graphics on this game, with regards to vehicles, is generally excellent. You can't really fault it. I mean, there is a couple of, well, it's the same on cars really. With optional extras and that, you have blanks and stuff like that, and all the rest. You have those on here. I had a profile on here once before. I had around about 70 drivers working for me, and it was absolutely brilliant. You're probably wondering at this time, what about driver's breaks? You don't really have to do them when you are setting out, because the jobs that you generally do aren't long enough to warrant them, sort of thing. It's probably in the simulation that you'd have your break between jobs, driver sort of thing. I'll sort that new mail out in a second. So yeah, but it's when you're actually driving. I generally do the long European runs because they're profitable, they're fun for me, and well, that's basically it. The game is what you make of it. If you want to rattle between, say, London and Dover, you can. There's no one to say you can't. It's just purely and simply, it's a bit of a free world game. You just do what you want, within reason. The most up-to-date version of the game, there's a Scandinavia download coming up. There's also, dear, where is my mind? There's new Volvo FH. I say new, it's about 3-4 years old. There's loads of models. There's loads of mods and downloads for the game, like textures and all the rest of it. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot of stuff you can do with the game. I warn you, the AI traffic, which is like the cars you can see driving around, hello Mr. Jaguar, they basically are as nutty as they come. If they were real people, I would not give them a driving licence. So yeah, weather's simulated. You can turn the rain probability up and down. Time simulated. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Options, gameplay, currency, GBP, Great British Pounds. I think that's what it is. Pounds or pennies. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's pounds. And what was the other thing I was going to do? Oh, that's the rain probability. So if you want it raining all the time, if you're playing England a lot, that's probably a good thing. Or if you don't want rain at all, I generally leave it about there. So it's like once, twice every couple of weeks. Right, mail. All brand new Scania trucks for sale. Visit our showroom in Manchester. Yeah, but I can't go. Bye bye. Yeah, that's really everything I can say for the time being. If you don't like the way your mirrors are situated, you can always adjust them. It will take you back into the game. You press like 1, 2, 3 or 4 and move your mirrors. I wanted it to go out. I like to see down the side of the lorry and the majority of the trailer. Actually, to be honest, I'm happy with that. And then this will dump you straight back in the game if you press ESC. Oh! Like I say, I've been playing this for quite a while, but I've just set this profile up like you see now. Basically, to show you guys what you can expect out of the box. You can take the limiter off the lorries. I have done in the past, and if you're not used to the game, leave it on, because, pardon me, the lorries do have a very strange handling property to them, which, if you're new to the game, it is a little bit frightening. So, yes. Right, we're not far away from the drop now. Where are we going? I'll run you down to Felixstowe, and then we shall end this video, and I'll put another one up probably next Saturday. Might do another one later today. You can turn the sat nav off if you're leave it on, to be honest, because I like to see what the time is, what money I've got, how long it's going to take to get to the destination. Also, I like flicking through everything, as you just saw. You can change the map view by pressing F5. Click it on that one because you can see well enough in advance. That one is okay on the motorway, but when you get into town, it's a bit of a false perspective. Come on, you underpowered piece of hack. I actually said hack, not cack. Woo, stay in lane. Woo, boy, stay in lane, boy. I'm Morgan Freeman. Anyway, I don't really like Renaults. In reality, if I was somewhere in a position to buy a brand new lorry, I would be strongly torn between Scania and Volvo. If it was a day-to-day drive, it would be a Volvo. I'm afraid. I'm sorry, Scania fans everywhere, but such is life. If I was to live in it, probably be a Scania, because Scanias are bigger, and I believe they're cheaper to run. Mind you, the company would pay for that, but if I was self-employed sort of thing. But the MANs on here are quite nice. Quite a powerful lineup with them. You do have to adhere to speed limits on this game. I'm going to set the cruise control, which is key C. C for Charlie. The cars on here, mind of their own. They're absolute morons. Mind you, to be brutally honest, so are quite a few people who drive cars in real life. And vans. To insult anyone, I'm just generalising, you know. Anyway, there's the Harwich port, where we shall ship to... Oh, what's the name of that place? It's Rotterdam on the game. I believe the actual port is Rosslare. Don't quote me on that, children. Steering's a bit jerky because I haven't played for a couple of days and I'm doing it on the keyboard. So, Like I say, I have got a Logitech G25, but I can't get that to work on this computer. I've got the Logitech Profiler, no problem. I downloaded that after much searching. I've got all the cables and that. It's compatible with this game, but I still can't get it to work. Because Euro Truck Simulator doesn't come up as one of the available games for it, but it is compatible. So unless it's because this is an older version of the game, I've been caught out at that type of junction many a time. Cars are nutters. 60 miles an hour. I generally hold back a bit round here because it is a very tight road. Don't really go above 45 unless I'm really pushing it. The unrealistic thing about this game is, whereas in reality it'd be told like get to the port for 6 o'clock, the boat leaves 6:30, you are due on that boat, you just turn up and the boat, it's like the boat, pardon me, it's like it waits for you, but in reality it doesn't. I hope you've enjoyed this video anyway. Part of this, slow down you sot. Whoa, you're an idiot. Down all that I'm trying to get off the ground. So if feedback on this game goes quite well, so I mean these videos are quite popular for Euro Truck Simulator. It's one of the I don't know, it's a strange one. Oh dear. Right. There you go, I'm singing for you. I shall show you a port crossing. You don't have to indicate on here, it's not automatic, you just do it yourself. Or you drive in to that square and you stop in that square. To view possible travel destinations, press enter. Enter. You are Harwich to Europort. Hello. Embark. So if you can hear a clanging in the background, that's my guinea pigs having a drink. I'll put my lights on and we shall leave the port. Good night. Remembering that over in Europe they use kilometres, and it works out 10 kilometres an hour is about 6 miles an hour. Yeah, but the thing is, your vehicle still works in miles an hour. Oh no, not this junction. I detest this junction with a vengeance. Oh. This lorry. Brake on because no one will let me out. Come on. I have to edge my way out. Whether the handbrake's on or off. Good God. Just run it all the way into the red bin. Woohoo! Yeah, like I say, I quite like this game. It's the sort of game you can get lost in, but it does take quite a bit of time, you know, to build your profile up, which I hope to show you over time. And we shall, well, basically see the rise and fall. What was I saying? I think I ought to change gear. Yeah, we'll see, you know, what you can do inside the game and that, and all the rest of it. It's a good game, good game. Got 6 miles to do in 10 minutes. Will I make it? Oh! Pretty sure that Stokes is supposed to be Stobart. 100 k's is about 60 miles. I'm going to ease off because that is a horrible bend. Ah! 50 is 30. Naturally, if 100 is 60. Come on, move along. I'm towing a trailer and keeping up with you. Oh, for Christ's sake. Move! Now I'm in the wrong gear. Oh well. The map on the bottom left hand corner of the screen, you can see a question mark. That could either be a truck dealer or an employment agency. All you have to do is drive past it and it will tell you what it is. And a lot of this game is self-explanatory at the end of the day. I'm only telling you this because I didn't share the tutorial. I personally, because I've played this game for a few years, I know, you know, quite a bit about it. Come on, move, you're in a car. Yeah. Get out of my way! Ah! I came around there a bit too quick. What an idiot. You know what, the steering on there doesn't exactly hurry itself. Here we are. We're about to turn into our destination. Because you've got a trailer on, you always give it a good swing. It's really go too wide, but it's better to go too wide than not wide enough. Always swing round and get the trailer roughly in the right direction. And then just reverse it in. Get the lorry nice and straight. Go on to view 5. Get into gear. There's a knack to reversing, I'll be honest. Woohoo! Let me leave it like that. So there you go. That's the summary. Whoa! I'm a newbie. If you go up a level, you get skill points for every job you deliver. Obviously if it's on time, not damaged, you've not been caught speeding and all the rest of it, you get more points. So, when you go up a level, you get this screen appear. And if you hover over each one, it will tell you what you can do. So, you can only get one of these points at a time. Generally, I go ADR, long distance, high value, because if you can take high value corrosives over like 1,000 miles, that is a well paid job. I'm going to go for long distance, so basically lengths are longer and you get a bit more reward and a bit more experience. Like I say, the game is yours, you can do what you want. If you really wished, you could actually just exit it and then at some point in the future just go bam 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 and get it all. And there you go. What you're doing now is you'd either go to truck dealer and buy a lorry, but I've only got £4,294, or job market, quick job, and be well on your way. I'm now going to save this and put this video together and say thank you for watching. I bid you good day. Many thank you for watching. Happy trucking. Good day to you all.